Hello there! This is an astrological forecast for Scorpio for June 2009. And this also applies if you have a Scorpio ascendant. So you Scorpios, you'll be pleased to know that there's quite some intensity coming up for you this month. That is after you've dealt with quite a lot of relationship issues that are coming up. We've got Venus in your 6th house just for the first 6 days of the month. So this is going to be a time where people to do with work, your relationships in work, should be quite favourable. So anybody that you maybe need to make your peace with in work, that you maybe have had a little altercation with, this is a great time this first week to make your peace because you will be accepted. It really is a good time. Now, after that, Venus goes into your 7th house, Mars is there all month, and Mercury is there until the 14th of the month. So you're going to be thinking a lot, Scorpio, about your one-to-one relationships. It's certainly a good time for getting your point across, for being clear about what it is you want to say, and to get across your thoughts and your ideas and your intentions in your one-to-one relationships. And this includes, Libra, not only an intimate one-to-one relationship, but also a business relationship or partnership or any kind of relationship that you have in your life that's important to you. Now, with Mars in this 7th house of relationships, you're going to want to put a lot of energy into them, all right? You're going to really put a lot of time and energy into your relationships. What you have to watch out with the Mars energy is that you don't end up in petty disputes, in something that's silly, but you've ended up in an argument about it. Now, I know, Scorpio, you don't look for an argument, but you also don't mind an argument if needed. So, luckily, we've got Venus there from the 6th of the month onwards. So Venus will tone down that maybe abrasive energy that you might have towards people, because you're going to feel that you're right, that you know best and you're right. Whereas the Venus energy will allow you to tone it down and maybe say things in a little gentler way so that you will be accepted. For those of you that are looking for a relationship, this is a good month. This is a month when you're going to draw people to you, when you'll have that magnetism, and when naturally people will come into your aura. So if you are looking for a partner, this is a very good time for it. Now, as well, after the 14th of the month, we've got Mercury in the 8th house. And Mercury in the 8th house for you will be reasonably comfortable because the Sun is there until the 21st. So you need to do some serious thinking, Scorpio, about your joint finances. And when I say joint finances, that can be a mortgage with the bank, any kind of a relationship that you have with a financial institution, your credit card, any money you have anywhere, any investments, any assets, particularly investments, stocks, shares. You need to think about these investments very carefully. And you need to think about who you're dealing with and whether the people you're dealing with are trustworthy or not, or whether you need to move your dealings to somebody else or another institution. This really needs some deep thought, and you're not a stranger to deep thought and deep thinking, and Scorpio, this is a good time to do it. It's a good time because the Sun's there till the 21st, and it's shining a light on all these affairs for you and making you focus on them and making you really make some good decisions for the future. This is a good time to do it. And any joint finances that need sorting out, we've got Mercury there, so sometimes you need to be careful you don't get involved with too much red tape and too much paperwork. But as well, it's a good time to sort it all out to the best of your ability so that you're moving forward with a fresh new sweep. After the 21st of the month, the Sun is in your 9th house. This will take a little bit of relief off some of the intensity that's been going on, and you're going to want to broaden your horizons. Look maybe more to foreign affairs, maybe even take a trip somewhere, but also to look into your spiritual self. Maybe do some reading, some studying, something that will enhance the spiritual side of you. You also may get involved with something to do with legal affairs. Sometimes in the 9th house, the sun there can bring you in contact with the law, but usually with the sun, it just means that you need to make sure that your will and your individuality is expressed and that your point of view gets heard. So there you have it, Scorpio. It's going to have a lot of intensity this month with your one-to-one relationships. You need to look at those finances, your monies from every possible direction and very intensely. And then towards the end of the month, you'll get to look at your spirituality and to grow into those areas that you haven't yet explored. And for you, Scorpio, you love to explore, you love to go deep, so this will be a new adventure for you. So I wish you a great month, and I thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.